Hey you guys, welcome in to Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. It's your girl Lex and we back. Alright, happy December, happy 1st, happy Monday. Alright, it's a beautiful energy to start the month on a Monday, especially for my divine feminines. I know y'all feeling the energy, it feels good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go over, we're gonna have an astrology report for the month, what you can expect. But first we're going to go ahead and dive deep into this full moon in Gemini that we have coming up on the 4th. But be on the lookout for the astrology forecast as well, because we have major events coming up this month and you really don't want to miss the energy or miss being able to connect with the energy. Like I tell you guys all the time, even if you can't join a group ritual or be a part of any type of group ceremony, you can still do things on your own, and awareness is key to being able to make change and take advantage of the energy. All right, and that's all that we're really trying to do here, to optimize that energy, right? Because what do we say? Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. All right, so I'm talking to my gods and goddesses. All right, and I'm talking to you who don't even know that you are, to awaken it within you. All right, so let's get into it. Yeah, I know I got my notes. And full moon in Gemini, let's get into it. Keep in mind that, Gemini is that Mercury energy. So Virgos, right? This energy, Virgo, is significant as well. And this is going to be a powerful moon. It's going to be mentally activating, emotionally revealing, and spiritually clarifying. She is not here to play. All right. We know, everybody who knows the Gemini knows it's a lot. All right, it's a lot. So let's get into what this full moon really means and how it will affect you, how it's going to affect the collective, but most importantly, you, how it's going to affect you and how it could show up personally for you under this energy. Now, what is Gemini energy? Before we break down the full moon, we must talk about Gemini itself, because understanding the sign is the key to being able to decode what this moon is meaning and what it's going to be doing. All right, so Gemini energy is curious, it's intellectual, it's fast moving, it's dual, right? Yin yang, and adaptable, playful but deeply observant, connected to communication, learning, and information. And Gemini rules the mind, speech, writing, ideas, social connections, siblings, the nervous system, breath, lungs, and movement. And I want you to think about these concepts on all levels. Like, we're going to get into the shadow energy of this too, but think about this on a mass scale, because especially when it comes to Gemini energy, it has a lot to do with the energy of the collective, right? Social media, communication, right? So we may see things come up in the news. We may see different things. Pay attention to see how it's manifesting. Now, the shadow energy of Gemini includes overthinking, anxiety, scattered thoughts, gossip, mixed messages, avoidance through distraction, talking but not listening. And I know a lot about this Gemini energy. Gemini is my projection sign. And if you don't know about that, look into your projection sign. It's usually a sign that you necessarily may not like, or you may necessarily you may repel, but then it's your projection that you don't really see. It's interesting. All right, but Gemini is symbolized by the twins, meaning duality, two perspectives, and the need to unify the mind and the heart. At this time, when it comes to this full moon, especially my divine feminines, why do I say that? Because feminine energy is naturally more affected by the moon, right? Because the moon is feminine, the sun is masculine. So with this energy being very intense, you may also start to realize new perspectives or see things in a new way. And you also may understand your heart and your mind and be able to put them in more alignment better with this, under this energy. This full moon comes in hot, shining a spotlight on your thoughts, conversations, truths, miscommunications, the stories we tell ourselves on the inside, the mental patterns that shape our reality. This moon is like a mental detox and a truth serum at the same time. And it's like so strong and packed for the time of year right now, right? This is the moment where hidden information comes out, conversations get real, misunderstandings clear up, internal dialogue shifts, your mind gets sharper, your intuition becomes louder. You see both sides of a situation. This is a moon of clarity through contrast. So this is definitely a moon where I will tell you to focus on being in a calmness, because sometimes things may arise, misunderstandings, but at the end of it, and as the dust settles, it will bring beautiful revelations. But we also have to allow it to get to that point, right? We have to be open to receive that. So keep that in mind as well. Now, how this full moon will affect the collective. Number one, honest conversations and reveal truths. Expect conversations that shift relationships, reset boundaries, or reveal people's feelings and intentions. Somebody may come to you around this time where they may want to speak up on something after holding it in. They may want to get something off their chest. Or maybe finding a understanding with someone, understanding their point of view. Maybe you couldn't really see before, y'all couldn't come to agreement. At this time, that's possible. Getting the missing piece information. This also could show up in your work where it's like you've been researching something, looking for something, At this time, you may be able to really find that answer or put your finger on what was that missing piece. Okay, receiving news that changes your direction. Now, I've been doing a lot of readings for the reading special, and today is the last day to book your reading if you want to get it under the special. But I've been doing a lot of readings on the special, and a lot of people have been coming up for a lot of people where they are getting clarity on some type of career move. So look into that. It may resonate with you, or book a reading to see what comes up. Nothing stays hidden under a Gemini moon. Okay? And if it's something that you want to know, fine. Like say if you lost something or it's something that's very important, petition for that. Write it down. Do you know that literally when you write something down on paper, you are now merging and opening up that energetic code, right? This moon, number 2, what it's going to look like is mental downloads, insights, and epiphanies. Mental downloads, insights, and epiphanies. An epiphany. Can I say it? Well, I can't say that word. But y'all know what I'm saying. Epiphany. Okay? Where you have those aha moments. This full moon activates the crown and the throat chakra. So intuitive messages come through fast. And what I was going to say was, if you guys did not check out those videos I did in October, I went over almost every clair. It's a lot of not just clairvoyances, but it's a lot of clairs. I went over a lot of those. I want you guys to go back and do your research to see which one really resonate with you. What clair really resonate with your energy? Because when you understand that, you will understand how the universe speaks to you. If you already know how the universe speaks to you, like I'm clairaudient. The universe come talk to me in my ear. I see things. Universe come talk to me in my third eye. I have vision. I hear thoughts and downloads. I know it's not mine. That's how the universe communicate with me. So be very clear and know, how does the universe communicate with you? And then when this full moon comes up, listen for that communication to get the downloads and answers to things that you may need answers to, you may be wondering about, or maybe you didn't even need no answers to something, but something that spirit want to put on, drop up in your spirit that you need, that you didn't know you needed, right? So know how you receive messages from the universe. That's my first thing I really want to tell you guys. That's very important. And then if you want to know, well, how do I know that? Go check out my videos about the clairs. So you can first understand how the universe communicates with us. And then you'll be able to see, okay, well, how does the universe communicate with me? All right. You may experience synchronicities, dreams with messages, aha moments, sudden clarity about a situation, new ideas, or creative sparks. If you're a reader, channeler, intuitive, or a creator, this moon is extra powerful for you. All right. I will be running another special on readings for this because of that energy. Number 3, nervous system activation. Gemini rules the nervous system, so you may feel energetic, restless, more talkative, anxious, mentally overstimulated, needing fresh air or movement. This is a moon that wants you to breathe, stretch, speak, express, and release. Number 4, release of emotional mental weight, right? Mental weights. This full moon wants you to let go of overthinking, doubt, old stories, negative inner dialogue, self-criticism, fear of speaking your truth. This is a time for mental purification, releasing all these things. A lot of people will be releasing this energies, and they will start to see rapid manifestation. Why? Just look at Kanye West. It's a Gemini that you could look at. And a lot of people will also be manifesting through darkness and lightness, right? That's the beauty within Gemini. It's not just a one way to be, right? It could be something that's seemingly negative that turns your life around and gets you some type of success and money. Look at what's the opportunity, right? How is this going to be serving you? Look at that. Now, what you can expect personally for your emotions, you might feel more expressive. You may be more sensitive to words and craving more connection or clarity or conversation. For your relationships, communication becomes the center stage. This moon reveals who listens, who understands, and who talks over you. For your intuition, messages coming in through, like we spoke about a minute ago with the clairs, ideas, conversations, music, social media, signs, dreams, random thoughts that just won't leave. A lot of times that's how the universe is communicating with you, and you have to be willing to be able to receive it, right? Your mind becomes a channel, literally. For your purpose and direction, you can expect a mindset shift that puts you back on your path. This moon helps you choose the right lane, the right people, and the right thoughts. What to do under this full moon? What I recommend is, number 1, journaling. Journaling is the most beautiful way to manifest. And one thing that I did at the beginning of this year is, because you could even journal in your notes on your phone. Write down who you are, right? Who are you? So that you can affirm that. I go to that note every day and I alter it, adjust it as I change, as I evolve. But I affirm to myself who I am on a day-to-day basis and set the tone for the energy. All right? Now, specifically for this full moon, though, you can write down everything you've been holding in, no filter. You can choose to burn it as a release. If you also feel certain ways about people, relationships, things like that, you can also write them a letter. You don't have to give it to them and burn it. All right? Release. This burning is going to help you to release mental patterns, habits, and thoughts that no longer serve you. Have the conversation. If there's something that you need to say, this moon supports it. Maybe some y'all need to go to people and talk, right? I'm speaking to myself as well. Maybe it's a conversation that needs to be had. This is a good time to have that conversation and let it be like understood and not misread. Create or brain dump ideas, doing some brainstorming. What is it called? Spitballing, right? This moon boosts creativity and intellect. Let it flow. All right. And it's really good because it's an air sign for you to connect with the air element rituals, smoke cleansing, feather cleansing, breath work. Really big on the breath work. Heavy on the breath work. Heavy on the breath work. Wind prayers. Oh, yeah, we're in the year. Oh, yeah, you can talk to oh, yeah. If that resonates for you. If it doesn't, let it fly. Sound bowls. Now, some affirmations that I want to give to you guys for the full moon before we close this video out is going to be, number 1, I release the thoughts that sabotage my growth. And I'm going to say every once 2 times. I release the thoughts that sabotage my growth. Number 2, my mind is clear, calm, and aligned. Number 2, my mind is clear, calm, and aligned. Number 3, I communicate my truth with confidence and ease. I communicate my truth with confidence and ease. Number 4, I trust the messages I receive. I trust the messages that I receive. Number 5, my voice is powerful. My voice is powerful. Number 6, I welcome clarity, truth, and understanding. I welcome clarity, truth, and understanding. So that is all I have for you guys. This is our full moon in Gemini breakdown for December 4th. This one is all about truth, clarity, communication, and mental freedom. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling with this energy, what you're releasing, how is it already showing up, because a lot of us, especially our highly sensitive people, if you don't know what that is, I have a video on that as well, but especially for my highly sensitive people, you're already feeling the energy, right? So we will be doing a group ritual. It's going to be a skull candle, figure skull candle, right? Working on the mind, putting an intention to either release certain things from the mind, and then we're going to put the intention back to, after we release those things that's not serving us, we're going to put, and everybody's going to have their own candle, and we're going to basically be very specific, right? So for me, I'm going to put releasing, overthinking, things like that, and then I'm going to put basically shifting the narrative, where instead of overthinking about the worst case scenario, I'm going to put, I overthink about possible ways to maximize my income. Thing like that. It's going to be very hands-on. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in joining that, we're going to do a skull candle ritual for the full moon in Gemini. I haven't made a post about it. I will be posting about it today. I wanted to wait, you know, as we get through the Black Friday sale, things like that. Today's the last day, so we're going to go ahead and post this today. And if you're interested, you know, you can text 770-666-2466. All that information will be down below. And if you also are interested and curious about what's going on for the rest of the month, what you can look forward to, because it's a major thing to look forward to. And if you already know, you know. But if you don't, wait for me to drop the tea for you, because we're going to be dropping the tea. This is an intense month, and a lot of shifts and changes happen this month that are really major. And I really want us to make sure that we take advantage, right? Because it's like, what are we here for? We're in Earth School for a reason. We're not here to just exist. We're here to create. All right? So I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next one.